What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Transformers video review. I'm Edward from, Edward the Collector, the channel you're watching. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a more themed type figure. Obviously, you can tell. This is Holiday Optimus Prime. I think it's from the collaborative series because it is branded by Volvo. Also, wow, that is upsetting. Look how split that is. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's collaborative. I know the other Volvo Optimus was part of the collaborative series, and we've taken a look at a couple of those before. During Halloween, we saw the Draculus and also Ectotron. So, this is just kind of continuing that series, but since it's the holiday season, we're taking a look at Holiday Optimus, obviously. And so, I really like this figure already. This is how it came in the box, actually. For once, they actually packaged him in vehicle mode, so I am starting off correctly if you get this figure. New, of course. But, already, I think it's awesome, just because it is just a truck that you can and probably have seen in real life. A lot of Optimus Prime figures aren't really trucks that you see, like, often. I don't think, or at least that I don't see often. Even like the movie Optimus Prime figures, those are very obviously custom made because the flames and the blue and the red. And also just like the Peterbilt originally, it just wasn't one that I saw often. And the Western Star, there's just things about it. And even like the G1 figures, no truck company uses flat nose trucks like at all anymore. I've never seen one of those like often. I've seen them before, but they're not. They're kind of a rarity. Unless you live somewhere that uses them, then, I'm just wrong, of course. But this is something that I feel like is more familiar, even though it is in this special coloring. It's obviously, like, snowy, and it's red, and, it looks like holiday colors. It's a candy cane type thing. But here he is in this truck mode. You can see it's a holiday, obviously, because of the Autobot symbol up there, which is very nice. I love that detailing. Let's get a closer look at that. Just look at that. That's so cool. It's the Autobot symbol, but with the Santa hat. And then on the side, it looks, I think, what they're trying to go for across the paint scheme is that it's a red truck and like a red and white trailer, but it's snowed over. And so it's like, has this faded snow coloring. There's actually stands, so you just put that off to the side. And then same over here. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a red truck, but it has snow on top of it, so it looks like a red and white truck. And then there's that very nice looking Christmassy neon green for both the headlights and the windows. That's very cool looking. And then just looking at the detailing on the truck itself, it looks very cool. There's some like, I think that might be chain detailing, and then there's like the step ladder, and there's like, I don't know, it just looks really cool to me. There's the one smokestack, which is kind of even more of a realistic thing to me, because I see a lot of big rigs, like when I do see them, a lot of them just have the one smokestack compared to like a lot of other Optimus figures that have two. I like two better because it's more symmetrical and looks nicer, but I see a lot more trucks with just one. And then of course you can see right there the Matrix, but we'll take a look at that later on in robot mode. And then just, I like the Happy Holidays across the top. That's very nice. And then if you look closer, if it'll focus, I'm not really sure if it will, but there is a Volvo symbol right there, the logo, and you can see it with like the line going through it, and there is actually lettering in there, which is very hard to see. Hold on, let me see if I can focus it. I guess not. Well, you just have to believe me. There is lettering in there, and you can see the logo, and it's very unfocused now, so that's cool. There we go. Anyway, that's about it for the truck mode. It rolls very nicely, you can see both sides. Very cool. And then, of course, he has this blaster, which does fold up like this, but I just keep it like this under the trailer because there's peg holes all over the place. Or you can put it in the trailer as well, but I don't. I like to keep it under there for easy access. But it can fold up, but it's a candy cane blaster. That looks pretty cool, in my opinion. I think that's really nice. And I do actually have one of the other original versions of the blaster. This is from the Shattered Glass Optimus, which we will see in a little bit. So, way nicer looking. This one's way cooler looking. So, And for a vehicle mode comparison, here we have, if I put the trailer back on, hold on. Let's see if it can fit both of them in the shot. Here we have Siege Optimus or Nemesis Prime, that mold with that trailer. So you can see this is a more G1-esque trailer, whereas this one is the candy cane. You can still see the molding for the line because they weren't going to change the trailer that much, but it's still very different. But the trailers are the exact same mold. These two are completely different figures, obviously, you can tell. But that's cool. And before we get into robot mode for him, let's just check out the trailer, get that out of the way. So, of course, as any trailer can, it can open up, and you can just stand it up. And there is, of course, the little gun repair bot thing that can fold out like this. And it has some posability right there with ball joints at the hands, and it can swivel around like that. So that's cool, that's neat. It's very tall, but you can just see that right there. It's very, there's not much going on inside. It's just fully white with some, you know, the molded detailing, of course. But it still looks nice. It's still a cool addition. But I don't really play with the trailers at all. I think they're just kind of, you know, there just because. So I'm just going to fold it back up and put it off to the side. Maybe we could check it out in robot mode. But for now, let's get into said robot mode. So what you're going to want to do first is you're going to want to come back here, fold up the smokestack, or fold aside the smokestack, and then fold down the chest piece, then fold around the side pieces like this, the panels, like so. And then you're going to want to fold up these pieces right here. It's kind of, can I make it go away? It's like focusing on random things, so that's annoying. But fold up the chest like that, plug that in, and then fold up the back part like that. And then you're going to want to come to the legs and just split the cab apart, and then fold up that black piece, and then fold down, or fold around the grill part like that, and then bring it down. Then you can fold out the legs, straighten them out, like so. Then you're going to want to bring around the grill piece again, and then fold out the foot. So you bring out the foot, the toe, and the heel. Then you bring around this part and fold it up so it clicks. Then slide this black piece around, and it's going to slide into the grill part like that, and also plug into this black part right here. And that is one leg done. And then for the other side, do the same. Fold a black piece, fold around the grill, fold down the leg, fold around the grill again. Push out the foot. It's kind of in there, but you can get it out. Fold up the toe, fold out the heel, bring around this black side piece and fold it up. And then bring around that piece, and it slides together nicely. And then you're going to want to bring out the arms, fold in these white pieces, so it becomes the faux grill. Fold back the waist, so it's like this. It's like that. And then you want to fold it back, and then bring up the crotch piece, and it looks like a belt. Check that out in a little bit. And then for the backpack and the head assembly, you want to basically just push everything forward and back. So like that. So like the wheel assembly goes back or goes forward, and then you bring it down, do the whole assembly, and then fold it up. And then it plugs together, and it also plugs into the waist, or the waist plugs into that, so it's solid. Then plug in the shoulders, bring those down and around, open up the arms and bring out the hands. Same on the other side. And fold around the head, like so. And finally, once you have all that done, you can give him his gun, his candy cane blaster. And there we have, will it focus? That's really like weird. But finally, after all that, we have Holiday Optimus in his robot mode, which looks very cool. It's definitely just like a gimmick, and there is a normal version of it. There is the just Volvo, just simple branded red and blue, gray trailer Optimus version. But why would anyone want that when you can have the Santa colors, the holiday Christmas colors? That's like, you know, this is just so cool to me. As you can see here, you can see the head detailing, this is a very nice head sculpt. I don't know what it is about it, but it looks nice. It has like a good size. It feels good. And there even is green eyes, if you can see that. But they're like, I don't really think they're light piped that well. It's like too opaque or something inside, or too, like, I think it's just too solid. I don't really know. But it is clear green, so it could be, but it's really not. But the green carries down to the wheel parts, because that is where the headlights are, and then to the chest, which is also fake, because you can see the entire cab on the legs. So that's kind of interesting. I wish they could. I mean, it looks good, obviously, but I feel like they could have done a different chest design, kind of like with Age of Extinction Optimus, where he doesn't have the window chest, and it kind of just like armor. But oh well, this still looks like a good figure. It's still really nice looking. I really wish that could go away. This thing is like, it keeps making me focus. So sorry about that, but it looks really nice. You can see there's some like white and black glove detailing right here, so it kind of looks like I don't know, like Santa's outfit. And then there's of course the belt buckle, which is just really funny to me. That's really cool. And then you can see in there's a red and green matrix, which is the same matrix we've gotten for the past 6 years, maybe. Actually, it might be a little bit different. It looks flatter. Huh, interesting. But pretty sure it's the same matrix mold we've gotten forever now. But for articulation, as you saw earlier, there is a ball joint at the head. There's a swivel at the shoulder and a hinge, so you can get, it's a classic joint right there. He has a bicep swivel. He has an elbow bend, 90 degrees. He has a ball joint at the wrist, but it's kind of just there for the transformation. It is just like a wrist swivel. Let me take the gun out. It is just a swivel. You can't really do much. It kind of wiggles around, but that's just because there's some extra room in there. So not much going on in there. And then he has a waist swivel, which is very nice. His leg can go out that way that far, go up that far, and back that far. And then he has a knee, which is a weird like joint, because there's a piece right there for the transformation, but also this piece right here for like the actual knee, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, it's strange, but it works. It looks, you know, it looks like not really natural, of course, but you know, you can get some posing out of it. Then he has an ankle tilt, classic, and then an ankle point, but that's for transformation, so it doesn't really count that much. And then of course, transformation stuff right there with the toe and the heel. But ankle tilt is what you really care about, and it goes that far, which is just unbelievable. That is crazy. So very good posability. You know, I would hope so, since, you know, Optimus should have as much as they can give him. But yeah, it looks really cool. Looks really nice. And of course, he has the Autobot symbol right there. But I wish, now that I think about it, I've had this figure for over a year now, I think. Maybe a year or two. Pretty sure it's been 2 years. But they should have given this shoulder Autobot symbol the same design as this, with the Santa hat. I wonder why they didn't. But that's just a minor thing. But overall, it's a very, very good figure. Here he is actually with the Earthrise Optimus, which people claimed was like one of the best figures also. One of the best Optimus figures. And yeah, it was. There he is. He actually is a little bit taller, I think. I can believe that. Yeah. He's actually a little bit taller. That's cool. This one is still great for like a modern G1 type figure, but I suggest getting the Commander Class Optimus, obviously, for a more G1 approach, because that is very, very G1. But if you want like a different type of Optimus, I'd say go for this one. It's like it's pretty modern. It's not movie, but it's also not very G1, but it kind of is. It's just different, you know? It's just a different take on Optimus. If you're, into Christmas, I guess you should definitely get it. If you're into Optimus, definitely get it. If you're into weird collabs, again, definitely get it. But if you want a more normal Optimus color scheme, there is the Volvo one, which I'm pretty sure is expensive. I think both of them, this one and the Volvo one, are expensive now. But if you have the funds and you want something a little bit different for your Optimus or your Optimus collection, definitely get either one. I suggest this one because I think this is funny and just really cool and different. But that's not to say don't get the other one. You should get the other one as well, or either or type thing. But great figure, very cool transformation, awesome vehicle mode, awesome idea. I hope they do more Christmas stuff. They've done quite a few Halloween stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, comment if you like the video or not, and I will see you all in the next video.